Good morning from Your Best Car in Kent. My name is Ben. I'm from one of our two UK branches. We're in Cranbrook, 10 miles outside of Tunbridge Wells, or just a 40-minute train commute from London. Our other site is in Buckinghamshire near Marlow, and combined we have over 600 5-star reviews. So please check out our website to see those reviews from our happy customers and of course the rest of our fleet. Before I get into the walk around, I'd just like to answer the two most frequently asked questions that we get here, which are: do we take part exchanges and do we offer finance? The answers are both yes, and yes, we will take your part exchange. We can even pay off outstanding finance on your current car. Then on top of that, I'm thrilled to say that we are industry beating with our low APR finance rates. So if finance is the route for you, then please get in contact with us. You can visit our website, first of all, yourbestcar.co.uk, where we have a finance calculator at the bottom of every advert. So whether it's PCP or HP that you're after, you can input some numbers to that calculator, adjust the filters down below, find something that works for you, and then there'll be a finance breakdown of that contract before you hit apply. So this is the walk around video for our Audi A3 Sportback, presented in one of the most popular Audi colours, Daytona Grey Metallic, which looks extra stunning on a day like today when the sun is out. There's loads to be excited about with this A3. You've got two of the most popular package add-ons that Audi offer, being the Technology Pack and the Comfort and Sound Pack. You've then got Apple CarPlay, Android Auto, and your hybrid of leather Alcantara seats. And then of course, one of the most economical engines available, the 1.5 litre petrol, producing 150 brake horsepower, but also capable of achieving up to 64 miles per gallon. So complementing the bodywork beautifully, down here we've got the unmarked 18-inch diamond cut 5 parallel spoke alloy wheels. Now, what do I mean by unmarked? There's no sign of curbing, no scratches, no scuffs on any of these alloys. I'm proud to say that they are fully furbished. If we have a look at the side profile, we can see the Sportback gives you, of course, 5 doors, a generous amount of space in the back, and of course for the rear passengers. But overall, just a very handsome looking car. You've got the chrome window surrounds as well as some other chrome inserts, just to break up the dark grey as well. So let's hop onto the inside and run through the features here. So first of all, the seats. These are the upgraded Napa leather and Alcantara seats with the S embroidery on the back. These front two seats have a manual adjustment. They have an extendable leg cushion too, and they can also be heated. The driver then has a leather wrapped flat bottom, again for the S, steering wheel with your paddle shifters, your cruise control, voice control, hands-free, multimedia functions for your in-car entertainment system, and then of course for your virtual cockpit as well. The virtual cockpit of course being part of the technology pack. Also part of that technology pack is your wireless charging, which is underneath here. And your MMI Radio Plus, which is part of your retractable 7-inch infotainment display. Assisted by your upgraded Bang & Olufsen surround sound system. Here's just one of the speakers. So let's have a hop inside. I've got the key here, and we'll run through the features of the driver cockpit. So this is a retractable screen that will pop up once the electrics are on, but you can manually close it or open it by pressing this button down here. So I'm controlling the in-car entertainment system by using the dials down here. You've got a really neat and simple center console. Of course, your gear stick with your semi-automatic gearbox is here in the middle. Then your multimedia controls and electronic handbrake is just down here. So you might already be familiar, whoops, let's turn down the volume. You might already be familiar with the Audi layout. This is the main menu, which you may have already seen in the advert photos too. We'll start from the top and then work our way down. So first of all, car, this will have your Audi driver select mode. So remember, you've got a really economical engine. You've got your comfort mode, which will just keep it in for now. Your efficiency mode, which is really good for your motorway driving, helping you achieve those high miles per gallon. But you've also got your sportier dynamic kick as well. If we shift over to the left, we'll see some additional settings for our driver assist and servicing. So here you can adjust the speed warning. This is your speed limiter, and then your parking aid as well. Down servicing and check, so you'll always get an alert if a service is due or if your tyre pressure is low. Back to menu and onto your multimedia now. So sound, of course, being the Bang & Olufsen surround sound system, you'll have a lot of customization too. You can adjust the treble, bass, sub, etc. And then for your multimedia, you've got radio, FM, AM and DAB radio built in. So your digital radio is on here. You can also connect up via Bluetooth or via USB to play your own music. If we shift over to the left again, we can see the different outlets we have. We've got an aux as well, we've got a CD player, Wi-Fi connectivity, and it goes one step further. We've got Apple CarPlay and Android Auto built in too. That is found on our Audi Smartphone Connect, and as you might have already seen in the advert photos. But don't worry, if you haven't got Apple CarPlay or Android Auto, you've still got those multimedia functions built in, and you've got your satellite navigation built in as well. If we go up a couple more, we've got our telephone. So this is your hands-free section. Again, don't worry, if you haven't got Apple CarPlay or Android Auto, your phone book will be mirrored on here. You can see your contacts, you can make calls and take calls. You can even use the buttons on the steering wheel too, along with your voice control to help you out. So of course you can keep your phone tucked away whilst driving, perhaps in that wireless charging tray. And we've just got some general vehicle settings at the bottom. If you put the gear into reverse, we'll see a display for our front and rear parking sensors in a radar proximity style. I think it's just picking up our number plate there at the front, but as you can see, that is clearly working. And just to show you the screen, that will collapse down like so. I like this mode because it gives almost a future classic feel to the car, especially when you tab over to the Audi virtual cockpit. Let's just put the blind down and try and block that lens flare. So here is your Audi virtual cockpit. You may already be familiar with it. You can control it through the left-hand side of the steering wheel, and it just gives you an extension of the in-car entertainment system. Like I said, giving you that future classic feel. First of all is our navigation, and my favorite setting is the widescreen. So I'm pressing view here just to collapse the speedos. And if we tab over to the left, here's our phone book. So we can go through our contacts and call them from there. Likewise for our multimedia. And on the left-hand side, we just need to replace the key battery. Of course, we'll be able to do that. And then you've just got some general vehicle consumption and data on the car, which again, you can change the view for. So if you want to enlarge the speedos on the left and right-hand side, you can do so. But I think we can all agree the favorite setting is by far that widescreen navigation. And with this collapse down, it just looks so cool. Down below on the center console is our climate control. So again, very neatly laid out. It is a dual zone climate control, so you can have separate temperatures for the left and right hand side. Here's your seat heating as well. So here's your temperature gauge here and here, your intensity is here, and then your direction is there. Along with the wireless charging, you've got 2 USB ports, if you couldn't quite see that earlier. And that's about it for the front cabin. So let's have a look at the rest of the car now. Of course, back here we've got the exact same seat upholstery, the leather and Alcantara hybrid, the comfiest available in my opinion. You may have already noticed as well from the advert photos or perhaps the video, you've got these rubber protective mats on top. So these will of course be included with the car, but they are genuine Audi mats, serving as its purpose as just being an extra layer of protection. Of course, it's completely up to you what you do with them, but they're extremely handy. You've got air vents for the back, 12-volt socket too, and then storage bins on the backs of the front seats. And what I really like about the 5-door Sportback is, if we just take a step back, you can see just how much room you've got back here. So plenty of headroom for all passengers and leg room too. And you can even collapse these rear seats, which I'll show you in just a second. Moving on to the rear. We'll have a look inside the boot. A parcel shelf will be included, and again, you've got another rubber Audi mat for the rear, serving its purpose again as underneath there's no issues with the floor lining, everything's looking good. Underneath this false floor you've got some additional storage, your toolkit down there, and then an extra couple of pockets on well, just one on the left hand side. Back onto the near side, so I'll just show you how these rear seats work. It's really easy. You've got a lever on either side that will fold down pretty much flat, and it just gives you that extra practicality in case you've got suitcases or the golf clubs, or you've done a trip to IKEA. So if you're interested in buying the Audi A3, then please give us a call on 01580 712 115, or you can send us an email to sales@yourbestcar.co.uk. As I mentioned at the beginning of the video, we take part exchanges and offer finance packages, so if either of those options apply to you, then please let us know. We're all accessible on iMessage or the Meta platforms, so Facebook, Instagram or WhatsApp. So if you have any questions or queries about our cars, or you might have some details of your part exchange to send to us, then please feel free to message us on those platforms instead if it's a little bit more convenient for you. So thank you for taking the time to watch this video, and best of luck with your search for a new car.